was a dark, stormy, rainy day when young me was walking. Well, I think it was. Maybe it was snowing, maybe there was even a sandstorm. And then I was waiting on the bus stop, looking through my phone and awaiting the ever so long-lasting trip that my pillow plush has to go through to finally end. Oh, pillow plush, please come home. I've ordered you back in October 2018. I miss you so much. Then suddenly, my phone began vibrating, and when I saw which dickwit was messaging me. Someone sent me over 10 screenshots of Ang0Mang0 bullying another artist on the internet because of art style theft. How joyful. What glorious day it is today. I thought this topic was done for good. I thought we all live in a happy rainbow-colored world again, where we all love each other. But because there are people which like to shit on other people with no valid reason, we can't. Like, can you relax? Can you for one day stop canceling people on the internet? If you guys are new to this ongoing event, I'm giving you a short summary. Ang0Mang0 accuses artist Mimily of stealing her art style. Mimily rejects the idea of her stealing the art style. Ang0Mang0, we're gonna call her Ange now, publicly, quote-unquote, exposed Mimily in front of her entire audience. I'm putting it in quotation marks because she didn't actually mention the artist's name. But she showed the signature on one of Mimily's artworks, so great job on that one, I suppose. And I was like, no, that's not a thing. And so I've made a video about it in defense of Mimily and art styles and how Ange's issue isn't even an issue to begin with. So what exactly gave me the kicker to make a follow-up on this stupid drama that Ange started? Her accusing another artist called Vayo. Incredible job! Here's a list of things that we're gonna talk about in this video. The comment she left on my video, her call-out post on the Sonic Amino, which, by the way, made her hidden. Jeez, I really wonder why! Things she posted on Instagram, and her almost quitting art and making suicide look like a joke. And also a few other things, but I don't wanna spoil everything. Stupidity does hurt, but reading all of this really petty bullshit is funny, so like, thanks for the views, I guess. So first on the list, the comment she left on my video! Lol, okay, thanks. Oh, no need to thank me. I've covered this fuckery with pleasure and ripped the entire argument apart with much joy. I didn't want to link Ange's page to prevent harassing. LMAO, you were harassing me the whole time though, dumbass. Alright children, let's look up the definition of harassment. Harassment covers a wide range of behaviors of an offensive nature. It is commonly understood as behavior that demeans, humiliates or embarrasses a person, and it's characteristically identified by its unlikelihood in terms of social and moral reasonableness. In the legal sense, these are behaviors that appear to be disturbing, upsetting or threatening. They evolve from discriminatory grounds and have an effect of nullifying or impairing a person from benefiting their rights. When these behaviors become repetitive, they are defined as bullying. And do any of these things apply to me? No! I did my previous video in defense of Mimily to discuss about your claims that I proved to be bullshit. Did I anywhere directly told you to oof yourself or something? And me stating on the beginning that neither of you should get harassed because of me is making clear that I'm not out here to hunt you and wear your yummy sticky flesh around my neck. Some viewers think that when you expose someone, they deserve hate and backlash. They do deserve backlash in some sort of way, so they can realize they did something wrong, but I don't want to be the cause of a hate mob following you, so I clearly said, don't do this, I don't approve of this behavior. And I also wrote that people can learn from mistakes and you can show them your support. Does that sound like harassment for anyone here? Woman, please! If you really think that I'm hurting your feelings, I can direct you to Leafy's here. I highly doubt you'll get past the first minute of any of his videos because he really likes to bash people for the tiniest things. And the hell, the way you messaged Vayo, he is totally not blunt and freaking rude. Your? Emphasize the your aspect, as if she owns this art style. Drawing style really do look extremely reverent, so I'm gonna ask you if you could be so kind to take them down and never use my art again. Never use my art again. Hey Ange, don't ever draw Sonic again, you don't own him. And since Rui is a Sonic OC, I might just... And by looking at how you accused Mimily and Vayo of copying your style and sharing it to the public solely to make everyone know that you think they are bad people, Doesn't that make you two look like the bad guy? Neither of them would have spoken about it publicly if you wouldn't have to be such a dick at making them look like the villains and you the innocent bad. How peculiar all of this looks now. So are you the one harassing them now and demanding they should change their art style just because you are one sensitive brat? Gotcha, didn't I? And it's good for other people that they don't care about others having ridiculously similar art style. So hey guys, look at my art. It's a stickman with some pair of shoes. What did you say? I copied your art style? I don't get what you're trying to say. I drew it with my own hands and used a pose reference, but transformed it into my style. My art belongs to you now? But why? I drew it with my own bare hands. Please don't take the last thing away from me, which I'm so proud of and spent ages on creating. I want to continue drawing like this. Oh my god, is that Twitter coming up from the air? I mean, as I said in my previous video, that's gonna happen. Similar art styles exist and I don't even think that's why your style looks similar to yours. Maybe how she draws the snouts and the oh so wholly important aspect that she draws her characters with a very buff and chubby and fluffy body. Oh, how dare she! Oh jeez. I know several Sonic artists who also draw very chubby and fluffy. So what are you going to do next? Gonna accuse them now? Even if some of them had the style before you drew like that? How would you feel if someone came up to you with a bigger following, accusing you of copying their style, but even though they are relatively known, you didn't even see one single art piece, but there are similarities in the way you draw, and even though you spent ages on creating your own art style? But in the famous words of Ange herself, before you're going to tell me to shut the fuck up, your style isn't original, this is a coincidence, it's not copied at all. I mean, look at how different the styles are. Angry emoji. First off, coincidence my ass. Holy bananas. Alright then, expect in the next following days artists notifying you about stealing their style. Have fun tasting your own medicine, I guess. But I don't want that because, as I said, I actually got my ass and created my very own art style. Ladies and gentlemen, entitlement! I clenched the first of innocent artists who are starting out, use bases and try to draw like their favorite anime. This is the only way I can make myself look like superior and snobby so they all glorify me. But no one dares to draw in a similar fashion like me. But of course, there are also assholes and you who don't get that inside their head. Because your claim isn't a legit claim, do you have a bad case of schizophrenia? Because it seems like you've lost touch with reality. IDK why people defend copycats and keep saying that there is no copying when there really is. Look up Siren and Bulukura if your brain still doesn't believe there isn't such a thing or evidence. Alright, so I looked up the Siren and Bulukura thing because my brain can't believe in your false claim and... No, darling, I think you're brain dead. This is about copying, stealing someone's art style supposedly and not tracing over an image and actually showing some evidence. When did you ever overlay two artworks, one made by you and one made by Mimili, to display that she traced over your art? This is a completely different scenario. You don't get a fucking pass for that. You didn't even showcase evidence. And I'm gonna repeat it as often as I will. Art style theft is not a thing. Prove me otherwise, but you didn't. And no, simply showing other people's artwork and claiming they traced or stole your art is not how it works. Show the actual parts that prove your claim, and don't pretend that you've already proven it, you idiot! But of course, for example, someone who breaks into houses will defend other people who break into houses, so it makes it look okay. I'm getting a headache. What the actual fuck are you trying to say right now? What has a legit crime to do with anything with stealing an art style? Oh, I get it. Let me also give an example. When I'm going on a killing spree in Sweet Home, Alabama and get the death sentence, okay, but when I do something little as smoking the weed somewhere illegal, do I also directly receive the death sentence? With that mindset, you won't get a law degree. Just saying. And are you accusing me also stealing someone's precious art style? Send the evidence, then we can talk, rather than you blabbering some bullshit without thinking. God! Good fucking thing your claim is nonsense. Okay, if you and the others keep referencing from other people because you are too lazy or not good enough to do drawings on your own, or if you all have only 2 brain cells so you can't understand what I'm trying to tell people. Oh no, Ange! Oh no, I do get what you're trying to get across. That tracing art is the same as allegedly stealing an art style. Sorry to break it to you, but it's still not reasonable enough to accept it as a legit claim. Good golly that these things are not in any way the same. And yeah, apparently, me and you artists out there are lazy for referencing people. Or you know, using models, art references, real life statues or something like that as a way to make your art look more realistic or correct is totally lazy, and we're now on a lower rank than Ange because she is entitled, you fucking moron, trying to tell that professional people in the industry and you'll get immediately blacklisted. This is fucking sad and funny. Use references if you struggle and don't feel bad about it because some bimbo's trying to act like all slick and innocent. And harassing me and trying to make fun of me won't change anything. But haha, whatever, I'm just an idiot as you said.
Here we go. Nothing funny. Different rap.
Yes, Ange, yes, you do have a point here. Finally! And it's not the harassing part, it's the part where I'm trying to make fun of you. Yes, this is how I try to entertain my audience, by stupid claims like the one you stated you highly believe in. You deserve a gold star. Mamma mia! Alright, phew! That was a comment on YouTube. I also left a response. But before that, I need to say that someone replied to her and compared her to Derek Savage, and I found it so funny. I do see the similarities.
Why, hello there, young man! Did you see my film about anti-bullying?
Yeah, I did. And I thought it kind of sucked.
That's not a nice thing to say! I will make you bleed for your words, Mr. Critic!
Would you mind calming down? I'm only saying the film is bad, no need to get worked up over it.
You'll be hearing from my liar team!
And now to mine. You clearly didn't get the point from my video, and that's truly a shame. I've said enough and you can't get it through your head. Stay entitled to your opinion if that's what makes you happy, and keep accusing artists of literally nothing. And no, she left no reply after that. I thought about it a month ago. Well geez, maybe she's trying to move on? Nah dude, she still got the post up on her IG where she exposed me really. Yikes, a big one. Now to the Sonic Amino post. Read everything very carefully before you say anything. Okay, y'all are very probably gonna defend them no matter how obvious things are, and I'm gonna be attacked for not wanting people to referencing my shit. But yeah, here we go. So there's some person at Velvet, that's why you buy his name on the Amino. Or some trying to be slick and acting innocent. Basically what every person who was referencing my style, etc. does. From knowing 2 cases of you accusing 2 people of style theft, the previous one and this one, no, they're not trying to be slick, they're genuinely innocent and never seen your art? But yeah, I know you don't believe into this kind of black magic trickery. That's just nonsense in your head. I guess we have way too less Sonic and Fairy artists, so the possibility of 2 styles looking a tad similar is just unspeakable of and will be punished with cancel culture. Oh man, it's almost the same stuff like in the previous video. I'm gonna keep it short. Or at least I try to. Someone on IG pointed them out to me and said that their drawings look extremely referenced. So I checked and they really do look awfully referenced. For example, their Sonic drawing here. Oh look, a fluffy buff blue hedgehog boy! That style seems oddly familiar, huh? No, it's not. Since you can't provide a picture where Vio supposedly reference or from one of your drawing, it's simply not. Or this. Still not presenting legit evidence, just showcasing Vio's pictures and trying to make us believe she really referenced my style. You guys can totally believe me when I'm accusing her of literally nothing. Wow, totally not badly referenced, Chibi's eight. Also this. Go to the timeout corner and come back with a clear and open mind. Especially look at Amy. Okay, and now? What am I and the others supposed to see? You can't provide the pic she quote-unquote referenced. Hell, I'm trying to find something that looks similar, but there's nothing! But yeah, because people are people, when I confronted them and asked them to stop using my art style, to stop referencing my shit, and at least maybe like, IDK, freaking crediting me. You are not, and I repeat, you are not allowed to decide whether you think she is lying to you without any notion that can support your claim, yet alone post false information on the internet, just to depict her as the bad guy, the thief, the new Hitler. And yeah, sure, let me just quickly credit a person I've never heard of and that only wants the rights of my hard-worked artwork, even though she's a complete stranger to me. Of course! This was their reaction. They said they had never seen me or my drawings before and that it's totally their own style and that even if it looks terribly similar to mine, they won't change anything because it's their style, design, concepts, ideas, and they came up with all of it alone. Please. Can I just say that the call-out style exists? Oh my god, guys! How can professional artists and animators copy art styles? Originality is dead. Call 911. Call the FBI. This is a crime against humanity! How could they do such a thing? Oh no! Wait, every anime company has to get charged too? Oh no! How do you end up becoming so low? I mean, it's great when people have an ego, but goddamn, she is making herself sound like Picasso or some shit. First, before you are going to tell me to shut the fuck up, your style isn't original, this is a coincidence, it's not copied at all. I mean, look at how different the styles are. First off, coincidence my ass. I'm getting a strange feeling of a déjà vu. You really need to be brainless if you think this person having the almost exactly same styles as me is a coincidence. If you're actually denying that the pictures I showed above don't look terribly referenced from somewhere, then don't even comment. Wait, you have a different opinion than me? Oh my gosh, shut the fuck up. Don't even consider destroying my whole argument. Like, what the fuck? I can't believe that people don't think the same. I need to call Karen. This is bullying. What a disgusting statement that is. Trying to intimidate people who have an actual brain. Let me hit you with that Uno reverse card, darling. You don't have the brain. You're just spitting out garbage. Second, in case you don't see the similarities in the traits, I'm gonna point them out. Chubby faces. I have a chubby face in real life. Do I now belong to you? Seems like child trafficking to me. Buff, kinda chubby bodies for guys, thick arms. Oh no! How can anyone else besides you turn the speedy hedgehog into a buff boy? I don't know, like thousands of other artists maybe. Puffy curly hair and bangs for Amy. Puffy dress for Amy. At least one post. One post. One fucking post! You might think it was only a temporary thing that Vaya drew Amy with a puffy dress. Nah man, she did it on purpose to copy Ange because she is that malicious and ignorant and only Ange herself is the one allowed to draw Amy with a puffy dress and with puffy curly hair. Hey, girl, wake up. Do you still remember that Amy is a copyrighted character that doesn't belong to you? Whatever you draw with her isn't anybody's problem and everyone can draw her however they fucking want. It's like when I suddenly draw Amy with long hair and accuse other artists of drawing her with longer hair because that was my original idea. Do not steal, I will expose you in front of my entire audience and sue you. You might think these traits are non-copyrighted aspects that everyone is allowed to use, but no, kono Ange da! Small and kinda chubby hands and arms for Amy. I think the tantrum I did a few seconds ago said enough to that matter. Extreme height and size in general difference. Me and my best friend got a couple where the dude is 3 meters big and the girl is 1.5 meters big. I guess they're illegal now, and I guess I'm not even allowed to draw these idiots together anymore? But wait, people ship Sonic and Chris together and it's not canon, but they do have a size difference. And Sonic X is somewhat canon? Not really? And your ship of Amy and Sonic aren't canon? And I guess they have a size difference in your size? But like Sonic X came out in 2003, So I guess you have to retract your claim, and all the other ones too, because many people did all of these things way before you. I think it's time to delete yourself. What makes me also wonder is, since these are supposedly her ideas and no one dares to draw with these, does that also apply to other creative activities like writing, singing and acting? And hey, if we're already on that, does that mean we aren't allowed to have fluffy hair in real life and can't love someone who's bigger or smaller than ourselves? Do we have to find someone in our height? Are we defenseless against the force that is named Ange and she is God but restricts our everyday life? Do we actually have a choice? Do we actually exist? Well, that took a pretty philosophical turn. The chibis, plus the kind of vulgar dialogues, especially the expressions. Exaggerating facial features in a chibi style while also having rude conversations? Where do I know that from?
Hate the hate! Hey, you can! No! It's because that! Are you defending him?
And I know that you didn't use Senior Pello for quite some time. Someone pointed it out to you that the way you draw expressions resemble his style on a long drawn-out Socialmedia comic when I was still following you on Instagram. Of course, you took it down, you purged like 80% of your Instagram posts. But of course, coincidences don't happen, even if you never ever seen his animations or art. So now you're guilty of your own claim. This is fantastic! It's only getting better! Extra fur in exactly the same places as I put it. Well, excuse me, princess. We'll give Sonic a head like Jojo, where the head is the only thing with visible fluff, if that pleases you. Those extra black lines I add within a character, I decay how to explain these. Like those extra random lines on their hair. I don't really know what she means. Is it just the extra detail? Oh, fuck me, I guess I'm going to jail. I also did that several times. A small but still somewhat relevant details. Same speech bubbles as I use. So, drawing an almost circle as a speech bubble is illegal too. Oof! You know what? You might as well just claim my life. So, those are probably not all the similarities, but these are the ones I've noticed so far. And don't come at me with that, you are drawing the same character, so of course they look similar, duh. If my style was at least 60% similar to the original basic Sonic the Hedgehog, then it wouldn't be a big of a deal. If someone somehow got a similar style, etc. If I had a normal basic Sonic style, and not this overly complicated and detailed shit style I literally have worked on for years and actually created on my goddamn own, like a completely new concept design for Sonic characters, then I would probably accept it as a coincidence. But this crap right here? No way. You know what? No, I think Ange is right. She did create something with her hard-working body and mind and her full heart. Something so beautiful that changed the whole art community and history. It's now one of the 7 wonders of the world. It's such a blessing to live in the same time as Ange. She truly blesses us with her wise words, right? Her way of drawing the vibrant hedgehogs touches so many people every day, and even the aliens in Area 51 that don't understand the language can still appreciate your hard work and shed a tear every single time you upload a drawing with her majestic art. Yeah. Haha, of course not. How delusional are you? It's like you invented a time machine or some shit. And no, even with all these things combined, it's still not art style theft. I can draw humans with these traits, I can draw furries with these traits. So many people before Ange also combined these traits and drew different pictures with it. But they still didn't steal anyone's art style. And you didn't steal their art style, so like, why are you accusing her of something that isn't even copyrighted? You can't copyright certain traits, you can't copyright a combination of these traits. What are you even on about? And yeah, I know it only triggers you because you draw Sonic characters with these traits. But that shouldn't be something you should be triggered of. Why won't you just mind your own business, like, come on. And I'm bringing this up again, but like, Sonic characters, yeah, they belong to Sega. And you draw them, Vaya draws them, I draw them sometimes. So, we're allowed to do that, right? And it's fair use I suppose. But using these traits is in your book not fair use? Even though these traits aren't copyrighted by anyone? I don't get it. I seriously don't get it. Can I please be done with it in the next 5 minutes so I can play Team Fortress 2 again? I've also, as I said, had enough problems with people who can't come up with their own ideas and just use mine and other people's ideas. So I know that they are gonna reject anything I just said and they will keep denying. And I know the excuses they use. So even if someone is innocent and is trying to explain themselves, it's gonna be rejected by you because you also know that they really did steal your quote-unquote art style. It's like I'm just repeating myself, oh my fucking god. Yeah, because you can see through every person and can read their minds through the internet and also have evidence like the picture where she referenced your drawings but without you showing which. Your thought process actually hurts me on several levels. And I'm also gonna show you this. I posted this on my IG because that's where 80% of the copycats I've met so far spawned from. And I'm tired of explaining the same shit over and over again. That's the post she made about Mimily supposedly stealing her art style. Honey, quite some more! Jesus, that voice crack. Since I've covered this in the previous rant, I'm not gonna repeat myself. Just remember that this is total bullshit. Done with this part. I'm glad that the Sonic Ang0Mang0's didn't believe into her ridiculous claim and decided to Thanos her profile. Now, on to her Instagram. Their Amino's Velvet and their IG is VioVio. I doubt they have deleted their older posts, which look even more similar, but yeah, whatever. You still don't have any rights on her artworks. Who even are you to decide that? Hello god of art styles, how can I satisfy your needs? You want me to delete my own artworks? Okay, will do. Anything for your highness. And Ange, you didn't state that your following isn't supposed to harass her. You revealed her name with one goal in mind, to make people comment on her posts and DM her in your favor, right? Do you now see why it might be important to state that you're against harassing said user? Maybe to prevent exactly that? But yeah, since you want to take her entire art career and throw it out of a window, it doesn't surprise me at all. This is what we consider as harassment, honey. And again, if you really think I'm harassing you, I'm just going to remind you that you posted everything before me public. And you, quote-unquote, exposed Mimily and now also VioVio. So like, I'm only defending them. Because your claim is so fucking stupid and so many people believe in it. And that's really frustrating. Y'all are gonna insult me now because I called them out and will defend them. But I'm used to that by now. It sucks, but yeah, it's normal by now. How am I not supposed to defend VioVio when you're out of here accusing several artists of something that isn't even an issue? No, this isn't acceptable. And oh, poor you playing the victim again, trying to gain sympathy because you're definitely being the one accused falsely. It's always the same. Someone literally obviously references for me, but y'all say no, it's not similar. Ange doesn't know what literally means. Well, it's not like she has any wisdom about what referencing really is. And what a shocker, maybe getting a few comments that disagree with you means something. Maybe that you're wrong. And yeah, everyone hates you, even though the majority of your IG audience is silently agreeing with you in fear of getting bashed by your fans and you. Yeah. But it's a good thing that you can't copyright an art style and claim one to be yours. VioVio is not infringing in any way. It would be fair use if she would really steal your art style. But she's not, no. I will delete my account here on IG in like 2 days or so. It's been more than 6 days, but whatever I guess. I already saw it coming. If you need something or so, you have 2 days left and then I'm gone. I actually just wanted to kill myself, but I still haven't gotten over my fear of death, sadly. Besides, I still gotta play Animal Crossing New Horizon, man. I don't believe this. I sincerely can't believe it. I don't like how she talks about ending herself because of people that allegedly stole her art style. How do you get to this point? I've never heard an artist say they don't want to live anymore because other artists develop an art style similar to the ones on their own. And you still gotta play the new Animal Crossing game, man? You can't be ending it all now before it comes out. Yeah, because people with suicidal thoughts, they can just switch their negative thoughts on and off. And they also apparently get 100% cured when they receive a certain object. It's not like the walls are closing in and you have no other option to end yourself because of an internet drama that you started. Please, you're acting like some 30-year-old girl whose relationship ended after a week, and that of course is the end of the fucking world. Nope, sorry, but it seems to me like that she's totally overreacting and makes herself look more miserable to convince people that she is in the right and that she is the victim. What you're doing right now here is guilt tripping. And you simply don't get a pass for that. I don't know if you really suffer from any mental illness, but the way how you act right here is disgusting. You're making it seem like that people who suffer from depression and suicidal thoughts have constantly the desire to end themselves, but it can immediately stop once they think about good things. Yeah, totally! I showed this part to a mentally ill friend and she thinks you're just putting up a whole show to gain sympathy, and I have to agree. I mean, nobody of you cares cause none of you DM'd me lol, not even my friends messaged me about it, but that's okay. I express my dislike of being left alone by friends while I'm in the middle of something really serious and then say it's okay, lol. What? Do you want your friends and fans message you or not? This is how you get pitied 101. Or not, because honestly, this isn't a big thing, not even an issue. Stop whining. I will also stop drawing, probably forever, but who cares? I think nobody's gonna miss that crap and me. Yet I'm so overprotective and want everyone to be crucified if they dare to draw in a similar manner like me. You're giving something up that you worked on for years, because someone... Wow, we need a counter on how many times I said art style theft. When I do a drinking game with me, I'm gonna get my orange juice. I'm gonna be on Ang0Mang0's only, in case you still wanna see something from my personal life. I won't accept everyone there. There are special criterias. Well, I don't have access to that, and honestly, man, I'm glad. I don't wanna know what kind of garbage fire she's gonna get on about next, and of course, without evidence. The next post is just her thanking the people who gave her nice messages. Well, yeah, geez, Ange. Since it's your audience, they most likely will kiss your butt and eat the shit up you've presented. I mean, it's so sad when you quit art because of a quote-unquote copycat. Can we get 2 likes on the video to make her feel better? Next post! And we're only gonna read the bottom text, the one above ain't important. And yeah, I'm gonna post drawings on Ang0Mang0 too. Oh, what happened to your statement that you'll never draw again for probably ever? Nothing that comes out of your mouth can be taken for granted. Of course you can change your opinion on something, but you only said that, of course, to gain support and love from your fans. You're one manipulative human being, mate. They won't be the same, because I lost the last few sprinkles of fun and joy I had when drawing. You can say thanks to Vaya and some other people. Oh, I hope she means me too! And get ready for that 13-year-old black-white venge art. It's gonna be fun! And I guess it's time for my apology video. 3, 2, 1, go. I hope this was enough for you, since you won't get an apology from Vaya and Mimili. They didn't do anything wrong, you did. And yes, thank you Vaya for destroying her art career, very cool. And yeah, remember here that Vaya is the copycat, that's why she put her fucking name tag in her profile so everyone can go attack and harass her. No indication of not harassing or attacking her, not even an apology, you're just continuing on being a stubborn prick. Can I now too add on my profile your name tag and write that you're a spiteful bitch because that claim is more accurate than the one you claimed? Oopsie, did I say too much? Good God, I'm finally finished with debunking everything! But did you know that juicy things exist? We're gonna have a look at a journal made by Ange on DeviantArt in November 2018. Look, another copycat! Okay, so basically this person, Professor Macaroni, is like the 12th damn person that doesn't understand that I do not want my style to be used, copied, referenced. I'm gonna give you a shorter summary of the rest. She basically did the same with Mimili and Vaya, confronting them and demanding her to stop using her precious art style, and also listing everything that makes her art style look like Ange's, because yet again she can claim things like buff arms and speech bubbles. She also says she does see a specific artwork of her in a drawing, but of course she's not gonna show us because she can't find it. I wish I could take her for granted, but nah, how often she changes and retracts her statements, I just can't, okay? She also says that the post looks reference from several drawings of her, but isn't showcasing even a single one. Wow, what do you want? Oh, that's something I've gotta read. Before you start shouting, but it's not similar at all. How is this copied and there isn't such a thing as art style theft? Here's a friendly reminder that when I first started on this website, people said I was copying and stole someone else's style too. But unlike this person, I never copied nor referenced. I was just confused because I didn't see how the person's style I was accused of copying was seen in my drawings. But because I'm not an asshole and wanted this person not to feel uncomfortable, and because I wanted to be original, I simply completely redesigned my style, and now I have an original art style nobody else has. At least that's what I thought before people started copying me. You said yourself that you got falsely accused of stealing someone's art style years ago. Were confused but still wanted to change your style even though you didn't want to originally because you knew that you didn't do it. Yet you are out of here falsely accusing other people because you were a victim of it. Whoever accused you in the past is fucking stupid and didn't know that art style theft isn't a thing, and now it got rubbed off on you. That toxic mindset that she had, now you have it too. Shouldn't you be aspiring to be a better person? Maybe even helping people that get in the same unnecessary situation like you did years ago? You're part of the problem, idiot. Why do you think it's justified, quote-unquote, exposing people who denied stealing your style? You were one of these people once. In which year did you lose your brain, idiot? Holy shit! I did not expect to uncover something like this. But thanks to Wire, I did. You really are a spiteful person who wants to ruin other artists' popularity. You don't even know how much stronger and righteous you would have looked if you would help people who get accused of something so fucking stupid. It shouldn't even be an issue. But you're one of these people who support this narrative? You gotta be kidding me! How can you even think that low? You should definitely apologize and retract your claim, but I don't think you're going to do it. It's nonsense that someone can steal other artists' art style. It's nonsense that people are going out of their way accusing people of stealing something minor that can't even be copyrighted. And it's also nonsense that you, as a victim in the past, still hold so tightly to the fact that you apparently can steal someone's art style. You should be ashamed of yourself. And when looking at the comments, most people say that you cannot, and I repeat, cannot claim an art style and there isn't a thing called art style theft. At least they got more brain cells than you yourself. Alright, we're finished. Hope it was somewhat entertaining for some peeps seeing me rip out the entire argument like the garbage it is. But there's still something I've got. It's a statement from Wire, directed at Ange. Let us read it. If going around and calling me a copycat or a liar or whatever for the rest of your life makes you feel better, then so be it. Do what you like. I'm mad, yes, but I don't hate you. I just don't like what you're doing. Art style theft isn't a thing and I haven't copied nor referenced anything from you. I suppose it's hard to believe that someone else out there had such similar ideas to you, but it happens, especially in art. Whether you want anything to do with me or not, I just want to tell you one thing. Don't give up on art, Ange. You've said that you're going through a lot of things and I understand that, but you shouldn't let it get in the way of what makes you happy. Your art is gorgeous and you clearly have a lot of talent. I can't control what you choose to do. So if you really want to stop, then so be it. But just know that you have a lot of potential and skill. You just need to stop throwing around claims and harming others' credibility because of it. I personally believe you should take a break from art before coming back officially. But again, do whatever you feel. Just stop claiming that I'm some copycat and leave my art alone. Thank you. That's a pretty civil response when comparing it to all the tremendous and manipulating shit you've pulled. But it still ain't too late to apologize and take the posts down that started all this. And not only the ones with Wire, but also Mimili. She still didn't get an apology from you and it's been like 2 months. But if you want to keep running away, okay, but don't think people will forget your actions and welcome you with open arms in every place you go. Sometimes thinking before speaking or whether typing helps. What do you even accomplish by exposing innocent people who stepped on your toes that you purposely placed in front of them? You did this to yourself. YM is out of here. Almost. Look at this cute artwork video Wire drew for me. I can't! I really wanted to finish this video sooner, but when your internet has some issues and your laptop doesn't want to work with you and is only causing more problems for you, it just wasn't very wacky adventure editing this video. Congratulations if you made it this far. I'm surprised that you made it this far with hearing my shitty ass accent. I'm very sorry, I'm working on it! This end card was entirely unscripted. Good night.